Have you ever thought, what would it be like to be a billionaire? Yeah, me too. And then I wake up and snap back to reality. Whoa, there goes gravity. We may not have their money, but at least we have their morning routine. Okay, and today we are going to go through the entire billionaire morning routine. So if that sounds like something y'all want to see, just keep on watching. I did it, and it's hefty. So grab a snack and sit back and let's get into this morning routine.
Ow! Jump scare.
Alright, the first thing we are doing this AM is hydrating. It says that billionaires drink a cup of water right when they wake up or right when they get out of bed. So that's what I did here. I'm snuggling with my little babies. You're not supposed to go on your phone or social media, check your phone at all. And that's literally the first thing I do every single morning. So here I was just living in the moment. I have always been in the habit of making my bed. It makes me feel so much better and more put together. This is just always something I've done since I was in high school. It really sets you up for the day. It just is so nice coming home to something fresh and clean. Oh, it's the best feeling in the entire world. If you don't make your bed every single day, I promise you this will change your mood by 1,000%. Hello guys, good morning. It is 6 a.m. in the morning. Actually, I lied. It's 6:20, but good morning. We are doing the billionaire morning routine. I've been wanting to do this morning routine for a minute just because I wanted to see if it was something that I would like, something that I would actually do. If there's anything that these billionaires do that I can implement into my day that I would like to do. Right now I'm at Cycle because one of the first things that they do to start their day is movement, and it doesn't even say exercise. They call it movement, which is like honestly a nicer way to put it because it seems like it's more enjoyable, you know what I mean? Movement, which could literally be anything. Riding a bike, just going on a little walk outside, anything that gets your body moving and like warm and going for the day. This is more than movement. This class kicks my ass. Okay, let's go.
Dance, she wanna go and start up a business. Her daddy is not around, her mama is not around. I watch her climb up the top of the pole and make it slide and down. I make it rain in this bitch, I make it snow in this bitch. She tryna get out of the links. Shawty is going legit. Shawty is going legit. Me, I'm supporting this shit. This is a story that came from my life.
Alright, the next thing I learned about these billionaires is they all have a brain power breakfast. Now, at first, I was like, what the heck is a brain power breakfast? Like, that doesn't sound like anything that I would ever have, ever. Basically, it's just eating foods that are linked to better brain power. This is green veggies, fatty fish, berries, tea, coffee, walnuts, beets, tomatoes, blueberries, avocados, oats. There's literally, the list goes on. Here I had some overnight oats with chia seeds and berries. It was freaking delicious. It was from Erewhon. This cup cost me like $10, but it's literally so worth it. It's supposed to be good for your body. God, how do people do this? This is what it felt like after the Titanic sank and all the people were swimming in there, except it was probably like 12 times colder. It's not terrible, but it's not like enjoyable. It's supposed to be better for your hair too, so that's a plus. Now this one is something that I definitely want to implement into my daily routine. I just stopped caring. I really did. I stopped caring and putting effort into how I feel, how I look. Like, part of this billionaire routine is having a get ready routine, which is basically, you know, where you do your hygiene. If you wear makeup, you do your makeup, you pick a cute outfit, you do whatever is going to set you up for success for that day to make you feel the absolute best that you absolutely can. So all I did was a little light makeup look and made sure to take care of my hygiene, my hair care. Realistically, this is something that I would love to do every single day. I just don't do it. And I don't know why, like just laziness, I guess, but this is definitely a great tip to set you up for having a really good day. feel like this one's pretty self-explanatory. I definitely don't do this every day. Another one that I definitely wish I could put into my everyday routine. I love these liquid multivitamins, and they don't taste horrible. It looks like it would taste like poo, but it's honestly more orange juicy and citrusy. These are the Alive multivitamin in the liquid, and then I just took a probiotic and another multivitamin. You guys, we just got back from taking Sadie to the park. That obviously is not part of the billionaire morning routine, but it's part of my morning routine that I absolutely cannot slip up about. So I am back now. It's like 10-ish, and I'm going to basically write out what the day is going to look like. I was reading that billionaires, or you know, just rich people, we're just gonna call them rich people, okay, a habit I guess that wealthy people have is structuring out their day, and they'll also use like time frames. So I know today at 1 p.m. they're coming to take photos of our foster dog that we're fostering, so I'm gonna write 1 p.m. photos of Pepper. I know we're going to Target later, we're going to do our grocery haul later. I guess the time slots are supposed to help make it more effective than a list. If you put a specific time that you want to do something, I feel like you are more likely to do it. I've written down my list of things that I would like to get done today. I'm not very hard on myself, especially after Harley passed away. I've been giving myself a lot less tasks to do and trying to be easier on myself. I feel like I used to cram or try to cram way too much into my day. Now my days are a lot more relaxed, and I feel like it's just better for me to schedule them like that because I am going through like a healing process, very much one step at a time, which is so hard for me because I'm a really impatient person. Like, that's just who I am to my core being. Like, if I want something, I'll do it right then and there. I'll do it right now. Like, I go through these phases where it's like I feel like I'm wasting my days away or wasting my like life away if I didn't do something productive that day, which is not true at all. Like, if you can get just one thing done on your to-do list every day, you're fucking crushing it and you're doing a great ass job. So just wanted to say that because I know that we can all be so hard on ourselves, especially with like hustle culture. That's such a big thing, especially what I've learned from, now I'm just going on a rant, but what I've learned from moving back from Florida to LA, back to California. I love California, don't get me wrong. I've lived here for almost 10 years now. So I love LA, you know what I mean? Like, this is my home to me. In Florida, everything was really slow paced. People didn't give a shit. People didn't care there. And while I do love California so much, it's a really big part of my mental health problems, you know? Like, location is a huge mental health struggle depending what obstacles are coming with you living in that location. Does that make sense? I noticed that I am much more inclined to hustle culture here, and it gives me a burnout really fast. There's a lot going on up in this here brain, and I just kind of want to like let it all out, reflect a bit. I don't ever journal. It's just not really something that like tickles my fancy, if I'm being honest. I'm not a journaler. It's like not really in me. I feel like every day I like speak to myself like I'm writing in a journal. Does that make sense? So I don't feel the need to write in a journal because I talk to myself like throughout the day. Just like this. Does anybody else do that? Like, sometimes getting your emotions out like you're talking to somebody, even though you're just by yourself, it helps so much. Today we're gonna do it all on paper instead of just, you know, talking and speaking out loud. I'm gonna write it down because this is part of the $1 billion routine. I guess they make their to-do list and they journal, which is, I think, so interesting because I've always looked at journaling as like a nighttime activity, but I do find that most people do it in the morning. So I'm just gonna write down like maybe like a full page of my thoughts, just kind of like what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. I'm having a lot of emotions right now. Literally in cycle this morning, they played The Climb by Miley Cyrus and I started fucking bawling. reading has become, honestly, over the years, one of my favorite things to do. I dreaded reading when I was younger because I had a really hard time reading in school. I just would really struggle. I struggled to like grasp the concept of what I just read. But as I've gotten older, I've really learned to love it. And oh my god, you guys, when I opened this book, there was a baby photo of me. It was so stinking cute. Next to it, I was sitting on this bench, and next to it is a box with a little black lab that looked just like Harley. Look at this. I literally started sobbing. I am an emotional wreck, yes. But I just, it was so nice to see that. I didn't even know that photo existed. So to see that, it was just like, damn, what is this doing in here? That is how I ended out my morning routine. This took me until like 12 in the afternoon, but totally worth it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next motherfucking video. Bye, bugles. Mwah.